If you love space, then Marcus House might be one of your favorite YouTubers. His story is quite fascinating. In this video, I'll tell you how Marcus fell in love with space, how he accidentally became a space YouTuber thanks to a video game, his inspirations, and how he became a successful, full-time YouTuber. So, now let's start from the beginning. Marcus House was born in 1980 in Launceston, Tasmania, Australia, and grew up there. His father, Kevin House, is a property sales specialist at Peter Bushby Real Estate in Tasmania. Marcus has siblings. Marcus fell in love with computers at 6. At the time, even though computers weren't easily accessible, he developed a passion for programming, and thanks to this passion, he grew up to become a programmer and web developer. Marcus was exposed to science and technology only in high school, and he quickly fell in love with them and loved watching shuttles with great fervor. Since that time, he has been following the space industry. In 2016, Marcus was working as a web developer at Walker Designs and used to enjoy playing Kerbal Space Program, a space flight simulation video game, in his free time. At the time, one of his clients at the company wanted to publish a video on YouTube, and Marcus was assigned with this task. But as he never published a video on YouTube before, after returning home, he researched the process of uploading and publishing a video and decided to test the process by uploading a couple of screen recordings of himself playing the Kerbal Space Program game on his channel. So on April 2nd, 2016, Marcus published his first video. It was on the Kerbal Space Program. He started his eponymous channel on February 17th, 2012. Initially, even though Marcus uploaded the video, he didn't want to publish it, but later, he did publish, and a week later, he got excited as his video got 100 views and positive comments and emails. This encouraged Marcus to produce another video. Also, he was unsatisfied with the quality of his first video. So, he seriously worked to produce his second video, and this too was well received by the viewers, and from that point on, he continued producing videos as a hobby. Even before Marcus started working on YouTube, he used to follow Scott Manley and Shadowzone YouTube channels. These channels used to publish Kerbal Space Program videos, and as Marcus was inspired by these channels, he too started publishing Kerbal Space videos. After publishing Kerbal Space Program videos for 2.5 years, Marcus had 30,000 subscribers but observed that the viewership for his Kerbal Space videos was decreasing except that of his SpaceX Kerbal ones. So he decided to transition to the real-world SpaceX and stop producing Kerbal Space Program videos and started producing SpaceX videos. Marcus published his first real-world SpaceX video. What amazing SpaceX milestones are coming in 2019. On January 19th, 2019, and as he started getting a good number of views on his SpaceX videos, he continued producing them. Marcus uploaded How is SpaceX Starlink Going to Be Revolutionary on May 25th, 2019, and this is his first viral video. Currently, it has more than 850,000 views. Marcus consistently published a video every week for 2.5 years, but his videos weren't getting a decent number of views, which meant that he wasn't earning decent income from his channel and was barely supporting himself. For the first 2.5 years, Marcus single-handedly worked on his channel and used to work around 90 hours. Thanks to Marcus's persistence, his videos started becoming popular, and he started earning handsomely and also started receiving sponsorships. Thanks to this, he has been able to hire a decent-sized international team consisting of editors, scriptwriters, researchers, and a photographer at Starbase, Texas. Marcus also hired a few people in the U.S. who visit the space sites there to gather the information. As his channel started becoming successful, he started dropping a day or two from his full-time job at Walker Designs to focus on his channel, and at the end of 2019, he quit his job and became a full-time YouTuber, and since then, he has been consistently publishing a video every single week on Saturdays. Currently, Marcus has 553,000 subscribers on his channel and earns from ads, membership, sponsorships, and merchandise. He also accepts donations on Patreon. Marcus has an agent to help with selecting suitable sponsors to work with and negotiate the best rates. It takes a lot of time for Marcus to get permissions to show things in his videos. He published a simulation video, SpaceX Interplanetary Transport System, ITS, launch test, Kerbal Space Program on October 1st, 2016, and Elon Musk tweeted this video, saying, "More Kerbal." Since then, Elon became Marcus's viewer, and they have been in touch every second week. Elon follows and supports him, and is also subscribed to him on X. Now let's take a brief look at his education and career. After studying from St. Brennan College in Devonport from 1993 to 1995, Marcus studied at St. Patrick's College in Prospect, Tasmania from 1996 to 1998, and then studied for a diploma in multimedia and computer programming from TAFE New South Wales in Dubbo, where he won the Outstanding Achievement of the Year prize. Marcus worked as a web programmer and program manager at Autech Software from 2001 to 2010, and also worked as a freelance web developer and programmer for DataWebNet from 2005 to 2011. Then, Marcus worked as web developer at Walker Designs from 2011 to 2022, and then became a full-time YouTuber. Also, in 2018, he worked as a lead developer for S Group in Launceston. Now let's take a brief look at Marcus's personal life. He is married and has 2 sons. They too are space enthusiasts. One of Marcus's sons has retinal issues and is legally blind. Marcus lives in Meander Valley, Tasmania, Australia. Now enjoy a few tidbits about him. Marcus loves traveling, home projects, Crew Dragon, Inspiration 4 and Polaris Dawn, and is a huge fan of Dream Chaser. His family is originally from the UK, but they were shipped to Tasmania several hundred years ago. You'll be surprised to know that Marcus doesn't have any qualifications in space and rocketry and isn't trained officially. It all started with his love for Kerbal Space Program and orbital mechanics. He learned a lot by researching on his own. All his team is international. As the space industry in Marcus's home country isn't very active, most of the Australians aren't well-versed in space, so he had to hire an international team to work for his YouTube channel. Marcus has subscribers nearly equivalent to the size of the population of Tasmania. He personally saw the rocket launch of Rocket Lab in New Zealand, and this is the only launch that he had ever seen. So, how are you inspired by Marcus House's story? Please comment below. If you are into reading, I've also written his story on my website. Find the link in this video's description. For more success stories of your favorite YouTubers, please subscribe to my YouTube channel.